Coronavirus has messed up so much stuff and not even funny. Bro, there's like 80,000 cases in the United States now and it's still spreading and we gotta do this shelter in place and basically everything messed up. All the events I wanted to do were canceled, all Olympiads are canceled. Youth Boat semifinals got canceled, unfortunate. I don't know, like, kinda crazy, not gonna lie. And when school got canceled, it completely threw off my whole schedule. Like, I literally had no idea what to do. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. The week after school got out, I watched so much YouTube and played so many videos. Dude, one day I played like 4 hours of League, and I don't even play League for fun. No regrets, okay? Don't worry. Actually, how did I lose a week of my life watching the slow-mo guys? I know they're cool, but they're not that cool. How do you spend a week? What? But basically, the point is, coronavirus has messed up a lot of stuff, and I'm really sorry for those of you that have been impacted directly by coronavirus. If there's any way I can help, just let me know. But the point is, we gotta make the most of what we're given. So, the point of this video, how to survive the coronapocalypse, okay? Hello everybody, I'm Cora, and today we're going to be talking about how to get back into the groove after coronavirus went and messed everything up. But before I get started, I just want to make a full disclaimer here. I'm not trying to minimize anybody's struggle through the virus. I understand that it's a really big problem and that a lot of people are struggling with it. But at the same time, for a lot of people, this is an opportunity to take a little break from school and get things done. I think it's fair to say that any decent person, any person with a single ounce of moral values would be willing to give up their week off in order to make this whole coronavirus thing disappear. Like, anyone would prefer to have school instead of having this whole coronavirus epidemic break out. But unfortunately, we don't have that option, so we gotta do with what we're given. So anyways, off of that serious note, let's get into the video. It's gonna be epic. First thing you gotta do, structure your day, okay? Just because you can doesn't mean you gotta sleep at like 1 a.m. in the morning and wake up at like, what do you guys wake up at, like 12 p.m. now? No, 12 p.m. Bro, no, that's not the way you do it. Well, honestly, it doesn't really matter when you sleep and when you wake up, but as long as you have a certain structure. Like, don't get too much sleep, okay? Like, 12 hours of sleep is not necessary. Like, I know it might feel good, but really, you don't need 12 hours of sleep, come on. So basically what I like to do is I like to sleep between 11 and 12 and then wake up between 8 and 9 because then you get at least 8 hours of sleep, which is what the doctors recommend, which is what I recommend because I'm clearly a medical professional, okay? But for you, it might be completely different because I know a lot of my friends have trouble sleeping really early, like at 11, which is really early for high schoolers for some reason, I don't know why. But if you really wanted to, you could sleep at 1 every day and then wake up at 10 every day and it's literally the same thing. But as long as you have a schedule and you follow through with it and you set alarms and just make sure that you're not like just waking up whenever you want, then it actually makes your day a lot better and you also could plan for things and do a lot more stuff during the day. Also, to add structure to your day, you could decide that you want to do certain things like every morning. Like, make a morning routine because morning is when you're the most productive. So if you just get up, do your morning routine, you get so much done, it's crazy. So personally, what I do is I get up at 8 o'clock, I work out for like an hour, I take a shower, and then after that, I basically try to finish as much stuff as I can in like the next 4 hours because that's when I'm most productive. And you might be asking, how do you work out if you can't go to the gym? Well, I gotta recommend this really buff guy. He looks kind of swole, but he's actually really cool. Fraser Wilson, you guys should check him out. Basically what I do is I do like 2 of his videos, which you basically follow along while he shows off his epic biceps and triceps and all that good deltoid nonsense. And then after I do 2 of his videos, I do some weights, and then I'm done. And the reason why this is good is like, in the very morning, you're like groggy, you can't even wake up, but if you have a structure to your day, you wake up, you know exactly what you want to do, you want to get everything done quick as possible, you immediately do it, and at the same time, you're building muscles. Okay, don't ask how I work out and still don't have any muscles. I don't know. If I knew, I would have muscles, right? Right? Don't worry, muscle reveal at 1,000 subscribers. And don't worry, it will be very disappointing, but we're still gonna do it. So after you've structured your day, you've set a certain sleeping time, approximately, so you're not sleeping like 3 a.m. And then you set up a waking up time, and then you set up a morning routine. Now what you gotta do is organize yourself, because organization makes everything so much more fun to do, so much more fast to do, and so much more easy to know what you actually have to do. It's crazy. So, the way we're gonna get organized is make a spreadsheet, okay? So, I opened up Google Sheets, and then the first thing you gotta do to make your spreadsheet is you gotta add in all your school stuff, because I know that school is kind of crazy now. Everything's online. You like don't know when your classes are because they're no longer in the same time every day. You don't go to school and they don't tell you like bell schedules or anything to remind you. You don't know when to eat lunch, But basically, this is the way that I like to organize it, okay? Bam! It's beautiful. Look at that color coding. Come on. You gotta admit that that's beautiful. Basically, what I like to do is I like to put all my homework and stuff and meetings and everything onto one spreadsheet. So I can just look at that spreadsheet, know exactly what I gotta do each day, and do it. So basically, my color coding strategy is red if it's not done, and blue if it's like a meeting that you have to be somewhere at a certain time. And these like really stand out, right? So I'm never gonna forget that there's a meeting at 9 for my Spanish class. And then see, it's divided up into subjects. So cool. I mean, honestly, I'm so cool, so my spreadsheet has to be cool too, right? Okay, fine. You don't have to expose me like that. Come on. Now, this looks kind of nasty, right? Like, who wants to look at red? Bruh, come on. Red looks so sad, and now I feel bad about myself. Well, you get to change it. Don't worry. So once you start working on something, you make it orange, okay? Boom. Okay, now VHL stuff, which is like the place that we do Spanish homework on, is now orange, which means I've actually started making progress on it, and now it makes me feel better because now it's orange, and now I know I've made progress on it, and it makes it so much more satisfying to actually start on stuff. So basically, the spreadsheet motivates you to finish stuff. Okay. However, let's just say I finished my VHL stuff. Let's make it green because, you know, we're done, we're cool. Look how satisfying that was. Come on, you gotta admit that was satisfying. But there is also homework that, like, sometimes you finish it on paper, but you have to scan it and submit it into Canvas or whatever you use. So for that, I basically set it to yellow once I'm done with it, but not submitted, so I don't forget to submit it. But I want to make it green, so this motivates me to submit it as soon as I finish it. So it never is actually a problem. I never forget to submit anything anymore. It's so good. I think I'm actually going to continue doing this even once school starts up in real life. This is actually so satisfying. It's not even funny. Well, blammo. Green homework, we submitted our stats. Okay, well, I should probably not do that because I didn't actually finish it. No, don't worry. This is not my real thing. Okay, stats homework is done. So basically what the spreadsheet does is help you stay on top of deadlines. You can put anything you want in here. You can put like other classes you have in here. You could put like anything works. And it makes it so much more satisfying to finish it. Okay, just wait 1 sec. I'm gonna make all these things finish and you're gonna see how satisfied you're gonna be at the end of the week, okay? You gotta admit that that's beautiful. Okay, so now you basically got your school homework under control, and honestly, like, teachers can't assign that much homework anymore, and you're not like taking up like 8 hours of your day anymore to go to classes, so you're probably gonna have a lot of free time. And no, that doesn't mean go watch PewDiePie. No, that doesn't mean go play like 6 hours of Minecraft every day. No, actually, if you really want to, like, sure, but like, there's other things in life you could do to make yourself feel better. Minecraft doesn't feel that good. Okay, correct me if I'm wrong, but seriously, it doesn't feel that good if you're only doing Minecraft for the rest of your life, okay? So basically the point is, like, now that school's over, or like at least that it's now from home, you have a lot of time to step back and take into account what you actually want to do with your life. You're not just struggling to finish the thing that's due the next day. Like me personally, during school, I was struggling just to finish my homework, take care of all my clubs, do all the stuff that I actually had to do, and I had very little time to do the stuff that I wanted to do. So now is the perfect time to figure out what you want to do. So this is easy for the guys who already know what they want to do, right? You just like look at what you want to do, you put it on your spreadsheet, wham, I got some goals, let's go. So for me, that's easy, right? I want to be good at Quiz Bowl, so what I did is I just put like, read 1 chapter of something every day. So read 1 chapter of something epic. Nice. And basically, if you want to make it look nicer, you could just select the whole thing and then, what's this? You click here and then that, and then you don't have to have any like overlapping stuff, and then set it to red, and then drag this all the way to the end, and now, dang, you got a daily goal that you have to achieve, and once you mark it off for every day, you're gonna feel so satisfied. It's so good. So, every time you want a daily goal, put it on your spreadsheet. Even if you want like every other day, just put on the days that you want to finish it. But for those of you who don't know what you want to do with your life, now's the perfect time to decide what you want to do with your life. And don't worry, it's not like you have to decide like a final decision or anything. Just think of people you admire. That's the way that I like to figure out what things I want to do. Like, I admire singers and songwriters, okay? Like, I know I'm like a sucky singer and like probably just as bad of a songwriter, but like I admire them. So I just want to learn how they do their stuff. So what I've been doing is I've been working on that kind of skills, and I'm just trying to learn new things with the time I have. Like, I also really respect people who know how to do machine learning stuff, so I'm trying to learn that too. And I know for a fact that you guys admire someone. Like, you might be a big fan of like soccer players or something. I don't know, maybe you're like a big fan of cooking channels, so why don't you just go out there and bake some cookies? Honestly, it's not a bad use of your time because, I don't know, cooking is actually fun and it's a useful life skill. So just learn things that interest you and learn things that you admire. That is the basic way to think of these goals. And if it's a thing that kind of doesn't lend itself to daily goals, try, like cooking for example, try to break it up into smaller, more manageable chunks, and then you can put it into your daily goals. Or there's a cool trick you could do. You can make a new thing over here that is like weekly goals, or monthly goals, or yearly goals, or even high school goals, or college goals, or whatever, life goals, I don't know. Well, for me it's high school goals, so I'm just gonna put that here. And then we're gonna make it color coded so it's beautiful. And then you just list them over here. So for me, like a weekly goal would be learn some ML, or like play with GarageBand or something. Play some Minecraft, I don't know. Okay, I'm not gonna put that there because I'm probably gonna do that anyways, but you get the idea. And then once you're ready, make it red. And you can do this for monthly, yearly, high school goals, any skills you want to learn. Maybe you can make a separate thing for skills even. I know it kind of falls under the goals category, but now that all your Olympiads are canceled, there's nothing to study for necessarily for this year. It's a perfect time to do projects on your own. Like, this is especially good for you coder guys out there, because like Yusuko is now over. It should be at least basically over now. So you can do a lot of projects now, like make an app, make a machine learning project that classifies dogs and cats. Like, that's not cliche at all, but something like that. Anyways, I've been ranting on for too long, but basically the point is, this is a really good way to get productive during the coronavirus time, because now you have a lot of extra time on your hands and you don't want to spend it just playing video games or just like watching YouTube the whole day. Try to think of what you want to do. Just try to think of people you admire, to try to think of goals that you want to achieve, and then put them on the spreadsheet and break them up into achievable goals, and then you're good. Like, it doesn't even have to be serious goals like learn math or something. Like, I personally would recommend you do contest math because it increases your IQ. But if you're not that kind of person, anything. But like anything works. As long as you just have some kind of purpose in your life, some kind of structure, some kind of discipline, it's going to be amazing for you. You're going to feel a lot better about yourself. It's going to be cool. Okay? You got that? Epic. Alright, thank you guys for watching. As always, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like and subscribe for more. Thank you guys for watching again, and see you guys next time.